Hello everybody, this is Razorhawk, and welcome back to another episode on Let's Make a Platformer in Love2d. So today we're going to be working on a tile renderer. And maybe in the next episode we'll work on a tile loader so we can load from tile maps that we create. So to get started, I created this tiles folder. Next is create a file. Let's name it TLM for Tile Manager. In here we're going to say local TLM is equal to a table, then return TLM. Next, let's make a function, name it tlm.load or :load. Next, we are going to want to put it into the renderer. So let's make tlm :draw. Up here, let's say, well, let me remember what it's called. Renderer, got it. Renderer, add renderer self. And then let's also add it to the game loop. Add loop self. And then let's make sure we create the tick function. There we go. No. Okay, next, let's include it and make sure there's no errors. TLM require tool tiles process TLM. All right, let's do that, and let's say TLM :load. Now let's run it. Main 13. Oh, still cleaning up after last tutorial. Got it. We need to close that. Let's put these in here. All right, let's build now. And there we go. Very nice. So no errors. That's good. So next, in here, let's create a multi-dimensional array. Let's name this self.tiles is equal to a table, and then I'm going to say for I is equal to 1, comma. Let's create a couple local variables. Local width is equal to, I'm going to make the map like 128, which is way more than we need. Local height is equal to, let's say 128. For I is equal to 1, comma, width, or actually height, do. I'm going to say self.tiles at index I is equal to a table. There we go. So next we're going to want to draw this table. So we need to loop through the entire table. And this is really inefficient. Later on in the tutorials or whatever episodes, we'll improve this. But for now, this is how we're going to do it. So let's iterate through both dimensions in this array. And let's say love.graphics.rectangle. I'm doing a rectangle for now just to test it out. Later we'll make sure we use a quad. I'm going to say local t is equal to self.tiles I j. J. And I'm going to say t.x, t.y, t.width, and t.height. There we go. So now we got a very simple render thing. For limit must be a number. Let me check. This needs to be, you need to put a pound symbol right here. This means size of the array. So now if we build it, yep, we're working. Okay, so another thing I want to do is I want to iterate again. I want to say for j is equal to 1, comma, width, do. And in here I'm just going to say self.tiles I j is equal to math.random. This is just to test out, see if it's working. 0, comma 1. Right here I want to say if self.tiles. Ooh, you know what? We're not going to be able to do this right now. So I'm gonna get rid of this. All right, let's go down here, or actually let's do it up here. No, let's do it down here. Let's say function tlm dot add. I'm gonna say x, comma y. Or actually, I'm just gonna put t. I'm going to say table dot, no, actually, since we already iterated, we don't need to insert anything to the table. I'm just going to say self dot tiles. I'm going to say t dot x, or actually t dot y. T dot x is equal to t. Alright, there we go. Then here, I'm going to make a global variable, name it size. I'm going to make it 32. It's actually 16. So each tile size is going to be 16. I want to say 16 times t dot x minus 16. Then I want to do the exact same thing here. Actually, we're going to make the size. So that way we can change it later without having to retype all this. Size times t dot y minus size. And we'll mess around with this a little bit. So if we try it out again, make sure we don't have any errors, we're looking good. Alright, so that'll be our tile renderer for now. In the next episode, we're going to create the actual tile class. And then we'll finish things off in the third episode. So yeah, I'll see you then.